Alright, now let's see if the microphone's working. Oh my god, software. Love it. Alright, I think it's working. Turn that music down. Excuse me. Windows updates. Gotta love them, hey? And it also disconnected all my microphone settings, and my volume control software is currently updating, so that's why I'm a couple of minutes late. Apologies there, but hello and welcome to next flight. What are we doing here? What's the Logi plugin service? Why is that getting updated? Okay, so I'll let that run its thing. We are going to be taking off from Pacific City, KPFC. I do have a thing on top of my screen now to let's get this off to let you know where we're at. But what we do need to do is, actually I don't think we can take them off from here, can we? Oh, I'll use the mouse for you. Where are you? Moving around? Yeah, there we go. I don't think I can remove them from here, so we will jump in. We'll get onto this tablet, chocks and tie downs. Okay, my software's just, oh, we haven't got a finish button. Well, that's good. Alright, now, do you have control of my settings? I think we do. Can we actually turn these things up and down? Nope, that doesn't want to work. I love it. Love it. Alright, turn it off. Turn it back on. Check the volume. Control is still not working. Wow. Yeah, alright. It's going to be one of those days. Okay. I am on state saving. I'm going to turn off this screen and we're just going to get on with it. I'll do everything manually. Hey, dead meat. I updated software. It's not running? Yes, it is running. What are you telling me it's not running? Alright, well, let me just check and see if I can press intermission. It even works. Okay, intermission works. Okay, so I just don't have volume. No, microphone mutes. Okay, alright. I got all the basics. Music's going to be a problem. I may even run with no music for a while. Anyway, welcome everybody. Before we go and start this aircraft up, thank you very much, Michael. I'll give you a like as well. Happy Sunday morning, and Brett plays from Michael, and he's done a donation before I even started. Thanks, mate. Let's go right back to the top. Michael saying it's good morning. I'm actually doing okay, Michael. I've been busy. Got up a little bit earlier than normal. Mr. TPHI, hello, good morning. Colonel Indiana Longnut, I've seen you here as well in the same aircraft. Good morning. Connor, good morning. Happy Sunday to you too. Yep. Driving an ETS, the Mercedes-Benz MP3 truck. Okay. Visualize. Good morning. Mutt Dog, g'day. Now, am I missing anybody? Jared's in there, probably still taking a nap like I did. Who, me? What? Brett, you're late. I know. The software was still installing while I was... I actually probably need to restart it. That's probably what would actually make all the things work. But or unplug it from the USB and plug it back in. But you know what that does, like. Hey, Robert. Hello to all from Texas. Welcome. Dead Meat says morning. I think I said morning all right. I'll be able to join shortly, just getting everything set up. Let's see if the latest updates have made VR work for me. I believe the next one's going to be very good for guys with VR, but you know, good luck. Alright, let's get this thing started, shall we? Gonna run those. Alright. Oh, do you know what? We should do a pushback. What's the pushback? Oh, wait, the guy's gone. Oh, I took too long and he left. You reckon you can... Is it Control P or Shift P or something like that? Or was that the previous? Alright, we're just going to try and turn around without hitting float plane. Alright, Alright, where is my key? Oh, hang on, you're not going anywhere at the moment. We'll take that off. I'll try that again. Clear prop. Sorry, that's what I meant to be saying. Alright, that seems to be running quite nicely. Oh, it's much louder with that open. Alright, you guys can let me know about sounds as well. Oh, I did not start with a fuel pump on. Holy schmoly, no wonder. But hey, still got it okay. Yep, thank you. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting something. State saving from previous. Okay, cool. My GPS is on. You know what? I reckon I could turn there. I needed a pushback, but the guy left. Wait, my park brake's not working. No, it was definitely working. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? It's because I pressed that Shift P and nothing's happening? Maybe. Yeah, it was. Okay, so Shift P was trying to do a pushback. I'm not going to be able to turn here. We are so going through that thing. Yeah, don't mind me. Alright, wind looks like it is coming from my left, so Icarus is on the active. These guys are probably not on live weather. Hello, Mr. Big Hog, just floating there. So I'm going to go down to the active. Chocks, I actually did remove the chocks and the tie downs. I pressed Shift P for pushback. Nothing came up on the screen, so I didn't think it worked. When I pressed Shift P again, it actually let me go, so I'm guessing that's what it was. B25 from Just Flight, the free one. The B25? Which one is the B25? Oh, I think Big Hulk just did a fly now button. Let's get off the way from you guys. Live weather, but overpowered plane. Oh, you're taking off from that end, but oh, okay. Alright, let me get off the runway here. Oh, look at my dog. He's just like, oh no, it's just a glitch. He's going for it. Alright, let's run this up. Icarus, mate, I might just jump in front of you there, since you're backed right up. Alright, let's redo our barrow. These things are quite capable. Look at that. We're already 80 knots. Somebody didn't do his trim. There we go. Gear up. Yeah, nice little airport, that one. A few waves today. Alright, so what I'm thinking is at least 3,000 feet is probably a good run for this. I'm not going to land at each airport. You guys are welcome to. I do have at least one in mind for my final, so my mid bio break. We're going to have a full stop and go. I'll get the flight plan up in a second. Hopefully that information is working up top. I don't think it's actually saying where we're going to and from. I'll have a look in a moment. Alright, I'm going to take AP on. Take the nav line, so we'll jump over the nav line, but we'll get up to about 3,000 feet first before we level out. And we're going to sit at below 150 knots. Doing a decent climb here at the moment. Just going to also take this off for a second, and so I've got the prop pitch just below my yellow in RPM, and I'm going to drop this back once we lock in 3,000. Let's hold 3,000. Flow nice. Alright, that ought to lock in about 150 knots, give or take. Alright, got the aircraft nicely done, very good. I like this aircraft. Now we can take those landing lights off. Cool. Alright, Mr. Longnuts is in the same one, he likes it, I'm guessing. It's the Mitchell B25. Yeah, I don't remember the freeware was on Just Flight, was it? Oh, okay. I remember there was a freeware one. I actually don't know if I've got it installed now. Alright, is that software working? Connected, yes. Has it got my altitude? Yeah, so what are we showing up? Let me just maximize my screen. It doesn't have my ETA. It does have heading, altitude. Okay, but no ETA. So that's not working. Alright. It's been a while since I've used the whole oh, the green line is coming up. Alright, so there's a green line right at the top left hand corner, and that actually says how far along the flight I am, and the green line will go all the way across the top as well. So that's Fly Live overlay slash data information. Wait, as my I'm going a little bit more inland than I remember. Have we lost some of our flight plan? We have to. Why did you do that? It went straight to half moon. Alright, let me just reload. There we go. That's where we're supposed to be heading. Thank you. Alright, so can we take heading? Did we load that to the... yeah, we did. Alright. Let's go put the nav on and get back over the coastline. I thought it was offline. I'm like, I flew the first half of the... first quarter... actually half of the first... between the first two airports just to test my aircraft working. And did you add a waypoint? No. My when I loaded into the airport again on the active runway, sorry, not active runway, on the parking spot, it undid the flight plan thing. So let me just run this straight back over to the flight plan here. Now it's actually correct, is that right? Yeah, see that? So Florence, Cape Blanco, Jack McNamara field is probably where we'll have a bio break and do a full landing. This one here on the coastline, pretty good airport. And then we'll keep going down through Shelter Cove, Little River, Sea Ranch, San Rafael, and then down into our final destination, which is just past San Francisco. So we'll fly basically over the Golden Gate, or right next to the Golden Gate Bridge. I thought, you know what, if we're flying this, we're definitely going to run that run down there. Alright, seems to be running about right. Now, what's happening with my headphones and microphone? Seems to be working good now. See if I can open my microphone sounds. They don't sound right. Okay. And then when I click on the sim, it goes really quiet. Yes, it does. Okay, but not. Oh, does it go quiet for you guys? No, it's just quiet for you guys generally. Oh, there we go. The volume is way down. Alright, you guys let me know if that's a problem. Setting up some sound and stuff. It's really loud. So after last week, those who were with me, who flew, so who watched the Goonies after flying over Astoria? I went, yep. Ryan Hardos, hello and welcome. Okay, this does sound quite loud for me. Tequila 2. Do we have any views in this? No, okay. Alright, fuel is running, you know what, we could probably drop RPMs a bit. Still maintain over 140. Yeah, if I can keep it below that 150 there, I'll be happy. That works. Alright, so you can see my frame rate at the top right of that information bar, getting 70-80 frames a second. That's nice. see it drop down to about 60 when I move the thing around. Watch, sort of drop right down there. Oh no, that's my vertical speed, never mind. It sort of dropped down and went, oh, no, it's vertical speed. Alright, don't leave that on. And looking at my fuel, keep an eye on that. I think we're on the left tank at the moment. I do think though that this has got an option for automatic tank. Auto fuel selector, so I could actually turn that off if I want to. How bad I am with it so far, I'll leave it on. No, not already almost out of fuel. No. I'm full. See that? I'm just checking my left and my right. I don't know, what are you looking at? Getting you worried there. So what is the bar at the top of your screen with all the info? So that's Fly Live. I used to use it all the time in 2020. I forgot about using it, so I turned it on today. So the green bar, let me just change some of these. That's the sound of it. Alright, I'm going to turn my volume down. I can't even hear myself talk. My headphones seems to be bit loud. Turn that down as well. So the green bar above HTC model arrow, so it's information about the aircraft. That green bar is how far we are along our flight plan from the first origin of PFC, which is Pacific first city, was it? Where did we take off from? I can't remember now. Yeah. So KPFC, and to our final destination I've popped in Half Moon. So the green line will go all the way along and it'll hit the other end by the time we actually get there. But then it's got other information about well, what's the first thing that's not showing up there? It says NA. I can't read what that actually says. Let me make it larger. Let's see what that says. I know the CS is now. ETA is with Zulu time. ETA. For some reason that's not found it. Altitude obviously on the other side. Heading and how fast I'm going, and my frames per second. Obviously it's got powered by Fly Live Studio. It's actually freeware software, but you're not going to have it on your screen. Like, it's not on my screen, it's only on the stream for you guys, so it's not on in front of me. But you can have it on a second screen where information. So if I pop this over now and show you guys by pressing this button, where is it? Above there. That's what I'm seeing with that information, the dashboard here. So it actually has a similar information. Unfortunately, I can't change the model name. It chooses it from the sim. But yeah. That's running in the background. It has a nice layout. Yeah, I actually modified the layout manually myself to create that look. It comes with different colours and different information, but I kind of moved things around myself and made it nice and small, because you can actually make it like full screen across the top, but I don't want it too intrusive. So of course 170, yep, I'm already doing that. Alright, now let's go and enjoy some views, shall we? Let's have a look out this window. We actually can't go outside the airport. Oh, we can go forward though. Hey, that's cool. So let's actually make some views while we're here. So what I'm doing is I can actually just quickly go back and forth. For those who have been here regularly would know that I like to be able to do that. Let you wander around the aircraft and have a look very quickly. Can we get in the back seats? Oh, we can too. Wait, can we go like all the way back? Oh no, not quite. Why? Hitting my head, am I? Alright, let's down. Oh, hang on. What did I just press? I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, I put fuel on high. Okay. Don't press Control E. And, oh yeah, not Control E. Shift E. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So when I come out here, Shift E goes down lower. There we go. Looking out the back corner, that is the right side of the aircraft. No, Shift E, isn't that like start the aircraft up, or is that? So Control E is start the aircraft. So I went back to Sim Update 2, so I could fly with you. And none of my peripherals worked even after 3 resets and restarts. That sucks. Back in Sim Update 3 beta, everything worked perfectly. Really? Hey, Blowhead. Yeah, mate. Roy is 75% better now. Yeah, good. Oh, and he's home as well. Good to hear. So with this particular flight, I'm probably going to only land once, maybe twice. If people want to jump in and land at the airports when they come by, feel free. Etheria Lord Thunderbucket 25. Wow, that's a long name. Or it's 2 people. It is funny sometimes. Hey, there's Mrs. TPHI. She's keeping quiet. Did I miss any pink wavy hands? I don't think I said hi to Hulk in the chat, but I did on the airport there. Mrs. TPHI must not have her phone near her. Maybe she did what my wife does and flattened it before jumping on. I hear some other aircraft here somewhere. There it is. He's above me. Alright, I'm thinking I'll probably end up doing a flight again tomorrow rather than going back to Planet Craft. I'm going to put Planet Craft back in the evenings. Back. Well, not back in the evenings. I'm going to put them in the evenings like it was last week. I guess technically that's back. Alright, I can't see past those clouds to see how high the mountains are. That's a little dangerous. I might actually climb. 1,000 feet climb. I'm able to trim this a little bit. Sorry, visualize coming up. I know you're up there above me. I'm going to shoot for about 5,000 feet. Alright, it does seem quiet without the music on, so let's see what we got. I don't know what I actually feel like listening to. No, not that. We'll find something online. And no, it won't be pink. Sorry, Mr. TPHI. I'll get in trouble if I play that. No, I'm not using autopilot at the moment. I'm just trying to get this thing to climb and trim. Not too much. Alright, there we go. You go up there. What's a stylish beat sound like? This might be too loud. I don't know. We'll find out. Not feeling it. Alright, they're trying to bugs with the newest beta build as well. Alright. Alright, put that in the background music. It seems too loud. Alright, that looks like it's about lower than the aircraft volume, so it's good. Climb, and I'm going a little bit off the flight plane here. Get ourselves about 5,000. I think I'm trying the newest beta build, but I always took myself out of there. Built my first bio dome this morning. I've got rain, very cool. Oh, and Planet Crafter, yeah. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I mean, it was kind of pretty cool the other night having like 850 people watching me. You know, no pressure or anything. Still wondering about that though. It's a raid from someone else that had lots of people, who got a raid from someone else and had lots of people. But then a couple of days later you look at the stats and it says only 150 people were watching. It makes me wonder, were some of them bots? Were some of them like artificial inflation viewers? And if so, can they be transferred from one stream to another? I didn't think that was possible, so I looked it up online and it says no, it's not. I think it's people leaving their TVs on, getting referred from one stream to another. At least that's what I'm thinking. But then YouTube didn't seem to count it, only potentially those who actually clicked on, yes, I'm going to go over to the new stream, so I don't know. I do not know. We're going to get a bit of cloud here. Pop it back over to in the nav, or we'll let it go a little bit off the line. We'll line it up. Look at that, it actually looks like it's going to fly through that gap automatically with the autopilot. Awesome. What is Marcus saying, 10th of December? No, 10 degrees, not 10th of December. 10 degrees in Canberra today. And it's actually a bit warmer than it was during the day though. Okay. Visualize, mate. What was that? What's he flying? Can't see. Something with a little bit more aerobatic. There we go. This is a GBR3. Why does that not show up? I have that. I have it installed too. Let's see from my model what temperature it is here. 8.8 today, but we are going to go up to 14. Showers again. I've got so much mud out the back at the moment. Evening showers, good. I might be able to jump on the tractor and just scrape a bit of the mud away. Try and get some of that gravel underneath. It's a nice aircraft, this. I got it in state saving as well, and I serviced it prior to, actually last night when I gave it a check. I gave it a full service. I don't know if you guys know that you can leave this in a state saving setup, so I don't have to keep getting rid of the yoke there, or my vents were already left open. There's also a full checklist now for this thing, like a proper what was that? Yeah. Nice aircraft, just like Turbo Arrow 4. You can get a 3 and a 4 pack. Different season things always feels weird to me. In the summer, we're at 40 degrees. Territory, yeah, 42 soon. Wow. Piston Duke does that. Yeah. I had thought about getting the Duke, but then, like, I've got so many aircraft. How often am I going to fly it? The Tomahawk looks good too, and I think it does that too. And how often am I going to fly that? So the visualizer is going to land down there. This is the TVHI did. She's on the beach. Golf course. Hello, is there an airport? Oh, yeah. Got the airport there. Right, just using these airports as waypoints at the moment, so you will find that I won't be landing at them all. Yeah, it's got a bit of a beat. This music will do. I saw a bridge. He's like, yep, I'm going under it. That one there? Yeah. You're in the right aircraft today. Looks like Icarus is currently driving down the beach. He's probably got those wheels on the back of his tail, upside down with his tail on the sand, just driving down. As I said, I'm going to switch to the Duke at the first stop. The Cows DA40 is awesome, but a little light for running the Arrow. Yeah, I did put in the description what aircraft I was running, and probably said I'll be running, what did I say, no more than 150, I think I said, in the description. Which which basically gives you an idea of I'll be flying up to 150. I think I remember Colonel Indiana Longnuts was asking me to put that in. As in like what aircraft and what speed, just so that people could be about the same. Oh, look at that, we are right under that cloud layer. Honestly, I'd probably not fly right underneath it. Flying in real life. You thought the Diamond was a 150 plane. Alright. Visualize. Forgot how, yeah, well, you reckon that's a GA? That'd be a GA. You should take it one time too. Especially, to be honest, it might have been a lot of fun flying GA along the GBR3 all the way along this beach line. Or the Draco. Oh, we've done the Draco already. Running pretty good with these frames. Ooh, am I getting some buffering? What happened there? Who's using up my internet? I don't think it was sending quite as much. Got a decent yacht down there. Should go and have a look. Wind speed 250. There we go. It's making some splashing. What are you? Oh, you are moving. That's fancy looking, isn't it? I do like all the moving boats and stuff. Some of them might be mods I have in my sim though. Alright, anybody know where I left my aircraft? There it is. Do amazing work with drones these days. Just ask the Ukrainians. There's another boat down there. We've got the same one. No, it's another one. Chugging along. Wow, there's not many people living along this area, is there? Hello, there it is. The pink wavy hand. Got enough charge on that mobile phone now. Oh, why is the internet having trouble? Check and see if the wife's doing an update or something on console. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? When we left Washington State, Oregon maybe? This Lower Umpqua Hospital Plant. The name for you? Umpqua. Lakeside. Lakeside where? More information. Lakeside didn't say what state we're in. Oh, no frequency. I miss having flow program in 2024. Wow, there's a decent harbour there. Let's go down and have a look. A couple of registered boats. Caravan park on the end there. You don't call them caravan parks, what do you call them? RV parks. A couple of fishing boats registered. When I say registered, I mean obviously their names are there because the boat tracking adds it in the sim. Mud Dog, your name's way back there. Are you that far behind? Do you need me to land at a few other spots? Maybe. Now I don't know where that aircraft is. We'll press this button. There we go. Apparently they're saying flow is still a long ways away. Yeah. That's a shame. Like I said, I really miss it when we went into 2020 last and I was able to just go bam, flow, thank you. I mean, look, you've got a decent map view here, but I don't know who these people are. The sim does, Flow does, when you have a map like this. And there's all sorts of other things you could do. I'm guessing you can still do them like this, but you've got to find different things. S3 is our next airport, is it? No, that's what I was clicked on. Cape Blanco State, maybe we'll do a land there. 5S6. Oh, it's like 9S3 is my local, is that what I was looking for? Hello. Let's share it in now. B60 Turbo. Alright, KHAF, where's KHAF? KHAF is Southwest Oregon Regional. Okay, so we are in Oregon. Washington is not a very big state though, is it? So it wouldn't have taken us long to get out of there. Cape Blanco State. More information. Medium size. Okay, I'm fine with that. I think we will actually wheel down here. White caps down here. Yeah, okay, you can see them here. A little rough. Kind of looking like the weather's building ahead. We might actually descend below this layer because I'm flying right on it. So let's take it down to make my vertical speed down. I don't remember. There is a way of doing it. Let's test it. Where to go? Go for an autopilot. May not work. No, that's right. 80,000 feet. Sorry, really? 80,000 feet. Set altitude. Enter. Thank you. And oh, we have a flight direction. No, not on this one, no. Oh, it's working. It actually went down 5. Oh, nice. Okay, well, that part works. There we go. Pen was like, I used the PMS50 app. Yeah. I just thought I'll give that a try. I'm like, wait, I've got that. I mean, I was using trim before, and I know there's a vertical speed thing here that you can do, but I can't remember how to make the vertical speed choose what I want. But PMS50 does work. That's not really a button, but that's an indicator thing that can turn on vertical speed on or off. That one I was aware of. It's actually fairly mountainy here. Look how rugged it compared with it a bit further over. Very flat. You're a lazy pilot. Well, you can join that club too, don't you worry. I mean, hello, flying autopilot's pretty lazy, isn't it? Just ask Mr. TPHI, I'm sure she would agree there. Probably like, autopilot, what's that? I don't know who she's, oh no, she paused, no, she's turning around. I think she's trying to chase visualize there. They're doing dogfights. Oh man, I tell you what, when we finally get, hey, there's Grumpy's boat, Grumpy J. When we finally get trace fire and shooty stuff, visual for everybody, we're so going to see Mr. TPHI visualize and even Jared all trying to shoot each other down. Probably just as well we don't jump into something like, yeah, there it is. Probably just as well we don't jump into something like IL2 or even War Thunder. Imagine having our own War Thunder server. I don't have a list one, but on my Discord, the announcements, right up near the top, you can go scroll way up, there's a list there. If you want to know a list of redeemable things, I don't remember what that is either.
Thanks for the dono.
It speaks it out. R. It's exclamation mark BRRRT. 3 R's, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, Dead Meat. It takes time to get back into it, I think. There you go. 3 R's. I have thought about jumping back into that, but look, We like flying the real world. IL2 though was a lot of fun. Appreciate the offer though. You know how I lowered down to 4,000 feet to get like underneath this layer of cloud? I'm looking ahead and I'm thinking that cloud's settling. It's not going to take long and we'll actually be sitting right above it. Although, how far away are we from this? 23 nautical miles, okay. Oh, I need another coffee. Yeah, you go on DCS on and off. I do have paid stuff for DCS as well. I haven't done that. Probably going to fire it back up at some point anyway. Yeah, look, I might just say when I'm actually ready to do it, I'll say, hey, is it up? So Deadmeat runs servers. Deadmeat's also the guy hosting my American Truck and Euro Truck server. Thank you very much. And I have jumped on his IL2 server way back. He's also the one where I jumped on using VR and I jumped into the back gunner seat of his aircraft, and the moment he found out I was in VR, he did barrel rolls. So yeah. Colonel has the A10 in DCS. Nice. I only have the Flaming Cliffs 3 or whatever it is. There's the basic A10 in that, SU-27 I think, and an F-15 basic one, so none of the advanced stuff. I don't have the time. I've got so many games that I want to jump in one and learn it and use it, and then I'm like, but I'm not going to be in often enough. I did jump in when they had open free stuff and was practicing with the Spitfire when they had that. Crashed that on takeoff a few times, but I had to learn how to start it up. That was annoying. And I've got like some free DLC stuff, like I think I had an F-22 and there was some other aircraft that were free. It's not our airport there, is it? No. Takes too much time. It does take too much time. Like it's very well, it's very detailed. It's really good. Sim. I have no idea what you're talking about. That doesn't sound anything like what I would do. Yeah, right. I used to fly the F5. I have seen your pictures of that. It's pretty cool. It's simple, and I can get back to it. I have a high fidelity F5, F18, and Flaming Cliffs. Yeah, so I think I've only got Flaming Cliffs and a few freeware DLC. Oh, an A4, I think I had, or still have. It's one of the freeware ones. It's actually pretty good. Oh, that's music. I thought it was a 3D printer. Let me just check and see how that's going. Filament has run out. Okay. That might be, how far have we got? 13 nautical miles. Let me just see what I can do. 13 nautical miles. Give me a second. I overfly? 5 nautical miles. Let's go put some wheels down. Touch and go, touch and go. Coffee time? Nice. Yes, my wife's going to bring up some coffee. No bacon and eggs this week. We call that doing a Mrs. TPHI visualize. Used to be called doing an ECRES, but I think I'll let Mrs. TPHI claim that upside down flying trick. Although ECRES one is normally when it goes flat out past me, and Mrs. TPHI is when she goes pretty much through me, but not necessarily always flat out, upside down. Looking at there, big hole. Why doesn't that focus on my runway? I know, gear's not down yet. We're going too fast. Now I'll just skip this and slow it down. Oh wow, you do not want to slow down. No, I can't get the gear to go down, I'm going too fast. Is that why? Oh, now you want to come down. Oh, I'm leaving a little late, Brett. It was a touch and go though, wasn't it? Oh. No, we're not going to touch that. I don't know, there's automatic gear doesn't go down. Evening coffee time. Yep. I had to check the 3D printer. Raced over there, and I think when you try and rush things, you make more mistakes and it takes longer. Trying to get new filament fed in, change, and then get the thing started up again before I got to that airport there. It looks like we're using up a lot more left than we are right. Tank. That's about 1,000 feet. No, just because I can and see more. Tell you what though, after that descent, this feels so slow. Was I in the way? No, you were there first. They just updated the F4 Phantom. Flight mode flies much better now. The DC Designs one. For 2024 or 2020? Let's lock in 1,000 feet. And jump back onto that flight plane and hope that mountain's not going to be in the way. Alright. Cool. So what are we doing? We're sitting between 50 and 70 frames per minute. Yeah, per second. For a minute, that'd be terrible. Wife's not watching anything. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's see how slow he can go. Passive, what? Sobo passive generic touring 202 and no. Pasaurus build. How's Motherboard going? Did he actually land and change aircraft? I wonder. I believe he's so far behind. Oh, there he is. He might have been trying to make a bit of a shortcut there. Alright, popping in, keeping this under the 150 knot is my plan. Fuel flow is actually running pretty good. Manifold pressure is about 38, where 42 seems to be our maximum. So I'm happy with that. 1,000 feet, not very high. Up here, we've got 52 nautical miles to see. KCEC. Usually it says I need to update the F4, right? Oh, there. Okay, it's transparent when you put your mouse over it. Oh, that's pretty cool. It is a well done aircraft. I'll pull the curtains over at least. No. I'm still running that light. I am at 1,000 feet, but like I said, no problem catching up, making 220 over the ground. Oh wow. My ground speed should be up on the screen actually. Ground speed 159. There you go. Also, Mr. Longnuts, I didn't actually click on the reply. Thank you very much for the donation. I was laughing too much at the R. It's a bit like Robin Williams. R. Hey, caramba, I think I need to climb. Look at that. Let's get this thing. Oh, hang on, where's that autopilot? Here we go. Go 500. I don't think I have a yaw down on this. I like it. like it. Obviously, manually you would just, you know, trim it out or pull back on the stick. Just want to be able to make sure I can get over these hills ahead. Probably get over in about 2,000, 2,500, I would guess. Alright, home delivery coffee. Vegemite cheese, so it's Vegemite and cream cheese spread with actual slices of cheese as well. On white bread. I don't think that Phantom was made for slow flight. Where are you flying to, Big Hole? You doing a run out over the water? Keep going in that direction and you'll be in... Well, you might make one of these islands. Oh yeah, no, that song's true. Do you speak my language? Just gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Absolutely. I like Vegemite. Once they come out with the what they call now cheesy bite, which is a cream cheese infused Vegemite, which is a bit smoother. It's not as strong. Although, no, it's still got the strong Vegemite, it's creamier. That's probably a better way of putting it. Catalina wine mixer? Wait, what? I missed something there. Get to 4,000. No, still getting there. Oh, looks like we're going to be in that cloud. Maybe if we're not, we'll get over. Oh, Catalina Island's out that way. Yeah. Anyone Don't touch my drum set. Step Brothers. Alright. Another movie I have to watch, I guess. Just to visualize, there is actually a icon you can use instead of putting in the F and the apostrophe N. I actually have a members only function button icon you can put in there. How's Mr. Player's doing? She's doing great. I've never actually watched the movie. I've seen it, and maybe the few of the shorts and stuff I've seen, I'm like, no, I don't think that'll do it for me. Is that, I don't know. And maybe if I watch it, I'll be like, why did I not watch that earlier? Hey, Big Al. A gentleman's playing with all the leather dash. Oh yeah. Mate, not even that, I've got curtains and stuff. Look at this. Oh, cabin air. Oh, can too. Does that open the roof? No. I don't know where that opens. It's a good aircraft. Big Al. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't watched it. Just never seemed to be the right time, or like I only would watch it when it comes onto TV. Alright, we're at 4,000, are we? You like the new app on the top of the stream showing all the stats? It's actually an old app. It's something I used 4 years ago. I used to use it all the time. It's been sitting on my OBS the whole time. I just forget to press it. I have one for truck driving too, which tells me a lot of the same information, how far it is to and from, and I think it actually has stats. What's that one? I think it's called Truckee. Yeah, Truckee. So this one here is Fly Live. An F4 and a TPHI trying to get me. Ha! You know, Vegemite sandwich for breakfast? Oh yeah, I like it. Suppose your phone doesn't burst into flames when you're using the angel emoji. A little island like that is national park or something. I wonder if it's all privately owned. That's the type of place you want to build your own little castle on. Like when you're rich enough to actually build a castle on an island. And then you own some of this land down here and you have a tunnel underneath, Batman style. I'm Batman. One was in Alcatraz, although we can probably fly over Alcatraz today if you want to do a quick tour down in San Francisco Bay. My son just went to a club picnic at a local park and they had Nutella on Italian pastries. Yeah, that'd be great. Nutella in practically anything is great. You can have Vegemite in some pastries. Don't have it in the sweet ones. Have it in the ones that you want salty stuff. That's really nice, actually. You can buy a Vegemite scroll. Scroll is a pastry, obviously. And they just smear a little bit of Vegemite inside, and when it's cooked in, oh, yum. But I tell you what, Nutella, mate, I don't care what you put Nutella on, I'll eat it. Nutella on anchovies, yeah, I'd still try it. It's Nutella. Hello. But no, I wouldn't do that at all. I think I've had Nutella on pizza as well, but not a savoury pizza. Nutella on a pizza base. You can potentially add some cooked apples or something. Roll it over and seal it, and then sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on the outside. Bacon. Where we full stop at? What's the name of this place? Jack. That's the next one, isn't it? Yeah, Jack Manara Field. Ooh, okay, that's actually right ahead. Yeah, this next one. Jack McNamara Field. Alright, I get to actually descend. So probably the one you're sitting right over top of now. Oh mate, Big Al? You mean like Nutella eaten out of the jar with a spoon? Yeah, I do that. No, actually, I used to do that. I don't anymore because it's just too addictive. We're going down. Actually, run you down. Descend a lot quicker. What are we? 6 nautical miles out. Yes, we're going to do a full stop here. Bio break, coffee, smoke them if you got them. Enjoying my second coffee already. Couldn't have been me, she says. Yeah, I know. I'm going to fly over first to see which way the wind is heading. Or we could just click on and do a weather check, but who wants to do that? Evening coffee refill? Yeah, this would be the place to do that. Wow, we are descending at 2,000 feet per minute. That's probably actually where we need to be doing it too. Slow that pop right down. Well, David, mate, thank you very much for subscribing. We're at 1,300 feet. We do that barrel, yep, 1,300 feet. Let's look for a windsock. Just going to do a flyover first. These guys are coming in on 24. What else? 24? No, 12. Read that properly. I did not see a windsock. Love it. Is there no windsock? Yes, there is there. Wow. Might need Mr. Longnuts. We're going on 30 then, thank you. We'll take some of that already. There too. So it should come up, but it's West USA. Yeah, there we go. Very good. Oh yeah, we're definitely pushing into the wind now. And I got too low. Looking over chat to see if that came up. Alright, I need to get that music stopped. I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I need to be able to control this aircraft. Sideways as well, is it? Okay. Trees. Trees and a visualize doing, I don't know what you're doing, donuts or something there. And we're down. There's another windsock over the back there. Alright, I have a quick bio break here, intermission. Those who want to come and join, like Sunsma, we're on West USA. We are just coming in on the third airport in the flight plan you can see in the description. Or I'll pop it on the screen in a moment. Once I get off this runway. Oh, it's skidding a bit. Alright, clear of the runway. Let me just grab the flight plan. There we go. I don't think it says up the top there, but alright, we're in the flight plan. We're on the fourth actually. KCEC, I believe. Bit of a crosswind there. Yeah, I realised that as soon as I got to the end of the runway. I was like, oh, hang on, this is pushing me a little sideways. Alright, Icarus is coming around. Dead Meat's on his way around. I'm going to have a quick bio break, which means I'll park down near the others, ready to get back on the runway. And then have our intermission. Wow, Icarus is coming in nice and low. He must be going in between the trees. Or it's just our draw distance. Wow, we are taxing way too fast. Oh, Dead Meat's floating it in there. I think he's now getting affected by that same wind. That is not a 310, that's B38. Yeah, he's changed planes, that's why. My dog's here. Well, he's definitely caught up, isn't he? Alright, I'm just going to pull over to the right hand side of this lead in here. Oh, wow, that just put a skidder on it, didn't it? Actually, you know what? We're going to park on that small piece of asphalt at the end of the runway. KCEC, and then, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not the third one, I forgot. Yeah, fourth one actually now. This looks like a streamer's parking spot if I've ever seen one. Alright, I'm going to park there for a moment. Alright, let's just take a couple of minute break, intermission. I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break as well. I'm on my second coffee already. If you want to join, KCEC, West USA. Something that does up to, but probably doesn't have to go much further than 150 knots. Be right back. actually back. Not sure if people are still getting things together, but what I'm going to do... That was actually already on. Okay. I'm going to try... What's my frame rate? Sitting at 50. Wow, actually dropping down to 40 there. Oh no, 70 frames per second. But I'm going to put in a three-screen setting. So just give me a second here. See what this does to the frame rate. Back on, where's the Right, so I'm just running 3 screens now. That did my frame rate. Oh hey, they went down to 18. Holy schmoly, because you spread it out over 3 4K screens. We're getting a bit of a rocking there. Okay. Alright, we'll let this music finish and then I'm going to put it on a pause. Okay, that is a little slower. Alright, music stop. Thank you. Let's give this a run. I want to see what it's like on in the air. A big Hulk's not showing up there. Just 2 people. That's interesting. I was doing that before. Let's get this back in the air, shall we? See what the lower frames are like. Oh yeah, there's that sideways motion. Seems to be working. Trim. Thank you. All right. Onto nav, onto the left, thank you. Can't see behind here to see what your RPMs are running at. That's interesting. There's the overboost off. Yeah, flow rate down. Still look like we're running on left tank. No, we're running the right tank now. Okay, good. Alright, let's get this on. Now, mother screen hasn't come on. Hang on a second. I'm going to monitor chat on a different computer. And screen won't come on. We've got to try again. There we go. Beautiful aircraft, this one. Did you fuel up? No. I am trying to make it on what I fueled up originally. Okay, so what I did, let me just get this microphone up a little higher because I'm looking up at the moment. I fueled up last night. Look at Dead Me doing his rolls next to me. I fueled up last night and gave it a test to make sure things are actually working, and then I put it in state saving. Hello, are we oh, we're following the flight plan. Okay. We can put that down. Thank you. Is that just lit up because of the light? I think so. What's our altitude? 1200, not very much. But we can bring this back because we're actually going too fast. We'll be below the 150 here.
Alaska 448, descend and maintain flight level 260.
No, we put the radio on. I didn't mean to do that. Who's that?
Descend and maintain flight level 260, Alaska 448.
Oh, Alaska, okay, not me. Alright, this one we run a long way down off the coastline. This is a bit of a water crossing here as well. Yeah, look at that, we're actually running down to just past Fort Bragg, I think. Or was that the next one? Hang on, where's Fort Bragg? It might be down here somewhere. No, actually it was up here. We decided not to land it. Or maybe this was where we were. Is that it there? No. I know it's here somewhere. We deliberately went past it. Why are you still boosting? Okay. Yeah, let's get you into the better fuel flow. Alright, so, yeah, what I was saying before is I put it on to state saving. And so I still had 95% of fuel in my aircraft. And so when I loaded in today, I still had the full amount, which is awesome. 95%. And I'm trying to lean it out enough. Oh, I just noticed. Oh, they've updated so that the name tags now work, and I can see all these guys on my left screen, where normally, or not normally, but previously, when you looked out your two screens on either side, because I'm running 3 screens now, you could not see the name tags for the people that were not on your front of view screen. So what I can do here is go back to music and just pop something on. Make sure it's down a little lower. And now I can read chat on the other screen. I can close that chat. Minimize that. And then into that music. Some sort of backbeat thing happening. So we've got those hugging the coastline, which is actually pretty cool. Flight down there, probably. So I'm currently running all 3 screens, so I don't necessarily know how I'm going to show that. Oh, hang on, move away. If I go... like this. Yeah. Alright, so where's my program? Alright, going through all the different things I have open at the moment. Let's show you what I'm looking at. Triple screen. So when I go like this, you see I've got a left wing, center view, and right wing. And then there's all the different, I've actually got that running still. You can close. Task manager settings, and you can close. You can close. You can close. Alright, the different things I have running, which allows me to run 3 views, which is pretty cool. I'll probably pop a camera behind eventually, like I do in my truck sim. And maybe update the GPU to a 4080. My 3080 just isn't cutting it anymore. I need more than 10 GB GPU memory. What are you finding that's using more than that? Yeah, 50 series is out now, but it's a lot more expensive, and it's also using upscaling, like AI upscaling. Well, they call it AI, but it's programming. And I don't think it's, in my opinion, enough of an upgrade from the 40 series. I think it's more the ability to tone into that software than it is actually better equipment, like hardware. How you doing, by the way, Mr. Logan? I have no plans on upgrading to a 50 series. Even when the 60 series comes out and the 50 series are going cheaper, I don't think I would bother going and getting a 5090 Ti or something like that. I did do the 3090 Ti. I spent a pretty penny on it and it's working great. And then when the 40 series came out with AV1 encoding and the 50 series with AV1 encoding, I'm like, well, I wanted AV1. AV1's like a smaller compressed encoder instead of the NVINC or whatever the AMD version is, but it allows it to send 4K data at to you guys, like I'm streaming in 4K now, rather than the 20 megabit per second or 25 or even up to 40 megabit per second to send it up. You can do it in like 5 or 10. So it's it uses like potentially as much as 10% of the data. Which is actually really good. And I find, so what I did was I got an Intel Arc A750, and I find it actually really awesome. Apart from the car dying, well, not worth the price to fix it, but that's like, wow. Is that because that was the one that broke down in town? You blew up the clutch or something? So it something else happened? Was it a full-on disaster, was it? Yeah, you want the GPU hardware. Yeah. Oh, look, 40 series, if you can still get them, they're great. Yeah, you can get a deal on a 40 series. I'd even partly consider getting a second-hand 40 series if you can find one on the market for somebody who wants to jump into a 50 series. 4K to get it fixed, not worth it. I only bought my full drive for $5,500. If I had a $4,000 repair bill, I'd be most disappointed. How's my frame rate showing up there now? Probably quite low, isn't it? Because I'm running these 3 screens. Let's go to the Fly Live Studio. What's it telling me? 30 frames a second. Tell you what, 30 frames a second running on 3 4K screens. That's awesome. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I thought he said he blew up his clutch, but he might have blown up his gearbox. It is 30 frames a second. Yeah, okay. Well, we were sitting on as much as 70 something frames a second when I was just using the one screen. Now that I'm running 3 individual screens, like I can see Mrs. TPHI out my left wing. Okay, now I can't. Hang on. Yeah, there. She's doing the beach run. Big Hulk, mate, did you turn direction and head? I think you're heading the same way that we are now, aren't you? You know, Draco VL3. I think she changed to a VL3. She kept the Draco name. Brett Plays has merch. Yeah, Brett Plays not doing much with his merch. I don't publicise it much. Do you reckon we could fit over this? $1,400 feet. It's looking really borderline. Yeah, new clutch needed, timing belt, but fix all of that, but then drive out and something else will go. It's an old 2006 with 260k on the clock. That is nothing. I am driving a 1998 Toyota Prado with 430,000 on the clock. Let's say 3,000, shall we? And a vertical speed. Take a 5. Well, there's a tower there, probably. And it's running great, although mine's a Toyota, so I don't know what your car is. I should start fixing cars on the side, and 4K to fix anything on a car is good money. It's 4K in Australia, not 4K in the US. It's like a couple of $1,000 in the US. 307 with 300. Tons of life left. Yeah. Like I'm 430,000 kilometers. The V6 Toyota motor, it is awesome. The problem now is I have my wife's car, Mazda 2. We need to get the windows tinted so they don't see you. Are you ashamed of your of driving a Mazda 2 now, are you? Set that at 2,000. It's a Subaru Impreza. Yours was a Subaru Impreza. And what do you need doing? New clutch, timing belt. Timing belt. Okay, timing belt requires a full engine out. For a Subaru. It's a flat 4-cylinder, so it is a little bit more work for the timing belt there, I think. 4.4 nautical miles. I'm going to do a flyover of this one. You guys can do wheels down if you like. I'm just going to stay here at 2,000 feet. Tundra. We don't have Tundras. Drive a Toyota Tundra and need a new probably in 21, 25. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? We don't have Tundras, but we do have lots of Land Cruisers, Hilux models. We have a few models you don't have. Taco, new Tundra. Well, happy to say, Microsoft Flight Sim 24 VR performance is now great and works well. I'm good. I have to spend some decent amount of time tweaking my controls now. Yeah, well, if you've got your visuals all set up, get your controls going well now, yeah. Is the Hilux the Forerunner here? Yeah, but we've got different models of Hilux. There's all sorts of different models you can get. You know what? I'm going to have to look that up. Let me open up a web page. Oh yeah, Hilux High Ace, I think is a van. Alright, so these are hang on, I've got to get where's the software that allows me to show you what I'm looking at. Here we go, these things. So Toyota Hilux in diesel or petrol, diesel turbo. I don't know whether you call that a Forerunner or not. But we've even got the Hilux utility vehicle with a tray back, or you can take that off and put whatever you like on it. Hilux double cab. Yeah, so there's double cab, single cab. There's just the ordinary Hilux with a tub tray, but you can actually, like I said, take that off. That's 2013, so that one's been around for a while. So I don't know if that's what you got. Hey, do you think Hilux is the truck of regime change? Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Then you've got your off-road set up on the back with a rooftop and your snorkel and whatnot. So I don't know if you call those Forerunner. This is a Forerunner. That's what I think of when you say Forerunner. So yeah, that was a Toyota Hilux SSR 4x4. Work out where we're going here. Yeah, so that one looks like an American version, left-hand drive. So probably the same. Okay, there's a one with a full cab back. If we put in, say, Australia. No, I pressed enter there. So this is what you get for your Hiluxes here. Just like, that would be a standard Hilux, 2024 Hilux. Nice vehicle. You got your Sport version, GR Sport, snorkel versions with not even the Tonka ones. Yeah. Just search for a Toyota Forerunner. Oh, we did have Forerunners here though. Even the 80s Hilux is still going here. Oh yeah, they are. They're tradie vehicles. Absolutely. The tradies are on using them all the time. Now I'm thinking I am going to have to climb back up. That's a Tacoma. Oh, you call a Hilux a Tacoma. Alright. Ours look better? Yeah, don't know about that. Let's see where one of these are tricked out with all its camping gear and stuff. Tundra is like the Hilux, not for men. Toyota just keeps going. It does. Hang on, so with what do you reckon? 3,500. Go back to our 4,000. Total speed of 500. Thank you. That right down the bottom, keep it out of the way. Alright. I drive a 2004 Volkswagen Touareg. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's a 5-litre twin-turbo V10 diesel. What? That would suck a lot of fuel, I imagine. The only thing I dislike about the Tundra is different suspension, brakes and everything in the rest of Toyota line. Hilux, Tacoma, FJ, Cruiser, Prado, all the same frame and components. Yeah, okay, that'll make more price though for beautiful trucks. Also, yeah, Tundra is like Silverado size pickup. Yeah, okay. Love the new Toyota Hilux ads here. Tagline, don't send Ute to do a Hilux job. I don't know if I've listened to that. We have been looking at one of the more recent Hiluxes. Probably the dual cab thing. So you've got your back row of seats. One of those has a Touareg thing. That's a pretty big SUV type thing. It's impressive. Hey, Grumpy Old Studios, mate. We saw your boat earlier. It's called the Grumpy J. As soon as I saw Grumpy, I thought of you. Of course. As you do. Now, I think we're going in... No, we're going not inland. We're just going to Shelter Cove. So, Ecris is still on the beach. He's probably like, wait, where are you going? There's two great shows back there. Probably waiting. But you guys can go around the coastline if you like. We're just going to do a shortcut over. But I know you guys are going so much faster. I don't know how happy you get with your right foot, but I average around 11 litres per 100. Yeah, okay, well, look, that'd be the same as I'm getting in my 98 Prado, admittedly. Even less when I start towing my caravan. But, you know, the thing cost me $5,500, and then I put on some all-terrains and just keep the thing going. Like I said, 430,000 kilometres. Takes 130 litres of petrol. We led every lap except the last one. Made a mistake in 2 and ended up third by 0.004 a second. That sucks. Hey, why did my gear go down?
Seattle Center, Air China Freight 8416, flight level tree 40.
Air China Freight 8416, Seattle Center. Radar contact continue.
Did I lose hydraulic?
Air China Freight 8416, maintain present altitude.
Yeah, it gave way. Wow. I thought maybe I pressed something on my Oh, because I got below the speed, it automatically put them down. We were climbing a little bit faster than I probably had my aircraft set for. Alright. I still don't think 4,000 is enough here. I thought I actually did it with my buttons. Touareg, something like that. Yeah, it has 230 kilowatts, 750 newton meters of torque. Yeah, I don't know what my V6 Toyota motor has, but it does alright. Crewman at 388, it's still going. Yeah. Hang on, pilot error. No. Actually, I thought I'd pressed buttons on my Xbox controller that did it. Turns out this emergency gear down thing, when you get below a certain, like you put that down, when you get below, I think, this white line, it'll actually drop your gear for you. And I had that set. But what I didn't notice was that I'd actually slowed down that much because I was too busy. Oh, are we getting buffering? What happened there? Might be. I know I am. I was getting buffering. Did you guys get buffering there? Yeah, something happened. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. My father was trying to call me there. Alright, fine for you? Yeah, no, it just might have been my end. Had a bit of a buffer there. Alright, let's shoot out of the way, but I think what we will do... I'm going to go to 6. Take it all the way to 6. Alright, now what did I miss? Can't you calf at 12.5 with 84 on the clock? That's pretty good. It's a long drive home. Just stop here to say hi and leave a like. Thanks, mate. Have a good night's sleep, and thanks for sharing some of your videos on your race weekend too. I did jump in and watch those. Comment on one hard day at work. There was nothing happening there when he did a video. That's when he first got there. This is my dog, same car, just they didn't offer the V10 diesel in America. Right. But the V10 diesel was a good engine. It raced at Le Mans, I believe. There you go. First truck was a Ford F-250 with a 6.8 litre V10. Nice. Yeah, they don't offer that here. First time I've not seen Mr. Tibet. There's that gear going down again. Alright, hang on. I'm going to have to... put that there. So it doesn't automatically put it up and put it down. That down in the bottom corner. Where was I up to? First time I've not seen since we were fan number 1. No, she actually took about the first half an hour to hour before she even gave a wavy big hands. boys on holidays with your brother. This is just down south coast for 2 weeks. Okay, and you said you're 75% better, so that's good to get better. Back in the 90s, I almost bought a Dodge Ram with the V10 Vibe engine in it, but glad you didn't. Yeah. Didn't the V10 Vibe engine have issues? Wasn't it temperamental or something? You weren't chatting, yeah, just partying in there, that's right. From Nowra to Eden, New South Wales, that's pretty good. American V10s are the petrol ones. Very different engine, that's correct. I got everything from 2-cylinder, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder at my house. Everything from 1100cc to 6 litre. I derived from the Lambo V10 as they were owned by the same company. The portion, yeah, that's right. You don't use petrol, just gas. No, we use gas. It's called LPG, liquid petroleum gas. Then we also have petrol, then we have diesel. Gas is normally what taxis fill up with. But it was a single overhead cam engine, completely different internal, yeah. Sorry, just having a chat with my wife at the same time here. I did have a V10 sound, I liked it. I had to flow my blue. Big L, not bad, cost me around 160 fuel and I get around 800 to 850 kilometers out of the tank. Yeah, okay. Similar to what Prado does. Same as mine, yep. So all Echo drivers are now, Eco drivers. Trying to get the most K's out of petrol. To be honest, with my WRX, when I drive from say Sydney to Melbourne, I can be below 6 litres per 100. I've averaged over 100,000 kilometres, about 8.5, and that's lots of short drives where I put my foot down. Turbo 4-cylinder. To be honest, it's actually quite economical. But I'll take the 6 litre V8 and I'll sit under 10 in that as well. So, and it's got that active fuel management thing on it. Just going to set up a print, so give me a second. But if you're towing anything, not the case. Oh, no. When I start towing with the Prado, it's like, holy schmoly, just watch that fuel go down. We have all kinds of glasses, but especially if you eat gases. If you eat gas station fuel. I've heard the towing pushes the fuel around up to 15 in your car, but it doesn't have a tow bar yet. Right, I'll set it we're out back. Got 6 litres to 100 on the highway around Asian town. Yeah, that's about the same. Diesel though, mine was petrol. Mine's also the premium turbo. Didn't have the giggle lever. New car has a giggle lever, moves the lever forward, and I giggle. And the cops get angry. I need to slow down. Well, actually, no, you only know that they're angry if you slow down. Alright, where are we here? We got an airport coming up. We do 6.8. I might do a little drop down and touch and go. Do we have a turn coming up as well? Yeah, alright. It's Shelter Cove over the little river. Cool. AP off. AP off. Thank you. Wow, I did not want to. It's gone off and on. I know. He's not down. Let's try that automatic flap thing, emergency down. Oh, it does actually work. There you go. That'll slow me down. Yeah, I've got an automatic. When I say my wife owns it. Automatic. Oh, was that the printer? Oh, just started. Got an automatic 6 litre V8, but it also has the fun button with 2 little squiggly lines from the rear tyres. So you can press that and it turns off the traction control. Hello. Somebody's got their vacuum cleaner on. Picks up something. Oh, a tornado does that. Alright, Jared's in a tornado, and every time I'm inside my aircraft, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Too fast to wheels down here, I'd say. See if we can slow it down a little. I don't want to go in that way. Woohoo! Whoop. I came in a little bit too fast with a clam jammer putting me down. Tailwind? Yeah, massive tailwind. That's why. Alright, I'll take that though. Way just over those buildings. Keep you up, thank you. Alright, back her off, keep the fuel. We're going to have plenty of fuel in this run, I think. We don't want to go over that 150 knot. Done. Cool. Just posted a link of someone taking the same car modified the Autobahn for a top speed run. Pretty impressive. 2700 kilo machine, yeah, in Discord. Alright. I have Discord open. No, I actually shut my Discord this morning because when I loaded into the sim, as soon as I tried to put the flight plan in, the sim disconnected. Like it shut down, crashed the desktop before I even loaded onto the airport. And I'm wondering if it's because of Discord and this other software I've got that monitors my progress running, and there might have been a conflict, so I shut it down and it works fine. So sometimes I think it has issues, the old Discord, conflicting issues. That's good. Good. Who's that? VE60, that'd be Mud Dog. It was in the DA40. Yep, Mud Dog. We lost Mr. TPHI. That could be the Discord overlay. Yeah, probably marking up with the Fly Live overlay. Although I did turn off Discord overlay because that went popping up on the screen. Okay, I'm still punching the 33 to 35 frames a second. Yeah, I thought I did, but I think what happened was because there was an update, some of these things get reset. May also be I run at the same time. I was also trying to get my loop deck, my Razer loop deck audio stuff working again. And actually, I think I have to unplug the USB and plug it back in because it's still not picking my VLC player volume control knob. So I've got like a radial dial to turn the sound moving up and down, so I can go up or down and press it or mute it. But I couldn't get my VLC player stuff working. And I put VLC on there because it is lighter resources than, say, Media Center. Look at the textures of that under the plane. That just does not look right. I don't know if you get the same on your screen, but pop it back up a bit. There we go. Keep you in the mixture there. In the flow. Just below. Okay, that'll give enough speed for the climb. Thank you. I do like that software. How much RAM does your 3090 have? 24 gig. Yeah. Honestly, if you can get your hands on a 3090 Ti, what are you running? You're running a 3080. How many gig of RAM does your 3080 have? You're only like 10 or 8 or something. You can get your hands on a 3090 Ti cheaper than, say, a 4080. Or honestly, if you get yourself a 4090, I don't think people will be offering those ones just yet. Huge benefit. But even a 3090 Ti, I reckon you will see substantial benefits. Colonel Enormous have taken over as the third. Oh, Mud Dog. Number 2 and Michael number 1. Hang on, I'm using the wrong mouse for that. Not computer there. Where's my mouse? What's the scoring at the moment? Oh, Michael. 275. Hot Dog 225. Colonel Indiana Long Nuts just popped in at 200. Yeah, and then all these people on 150. Down to the 125. The Big Al 125. He's about to get there. Even Hulk and Mr. TPHI. Mr. TPHI was number 2 right at the beginning of the stream. Actually, right before the beginning of the stream, I think. It's interesting though, and it only shows number 3. VR kills the 3080. Yeah. That's where your VRAM, you definitely want more. I guess it'll come down to what you can find. But there you go. Go to the AMD 7900 XTX. Well, it also depends on the price. It's going to come down to what you can get your hands on and slash it forward. You hate the crown thing. I think it's a short-term fad, Mrs. TPHI. It's a short-term fad. I guess it's to say who's chatting the most and active. If the numbers and stuff changed around a lot more by how much you were actually chatting, I'd like that. But not changing by putting in one letter and one word. I think it's probably like the points thing. It basically will only be. Let's see if I can. Is it top? Or was it exclamation mark top? Hours. One of those two, I think. Yeah, there we go. They'll show hours and stuff. But there's also one that does points. They put it out of order, didn't it? Come on, Streamlabs put 8, 9, 10 first points. Now Ethan's still there. And hours. Okay, so the top one is points. The second one is hours. Oh wow, I've got the most amount of hours watching my own streams. So my studio hours count. It discourages me from chatting because you don't want that crown there all the time as being the most chatty person. Like I said, I've got a 4060 in the system because that was the standard thing when I bought it. No issues with it. Depends on what you're doing. Are you running 4K? Are you trying to push VR? It always depends on what you're trying to use your stuff for. Oh, there's top points. Jason and Jason. Jason, he's top 2 because he's got 2 different accounts. Because he forgot what his password was on one. I really should do something with those points things, shouldn't I? I say that out loud? We have slowed down, haven't we? Are we getting a headwind here? Must be. I'm sitting around about the same or even more than what we were before, and now I'm only sitting at below 140. I think we're getting a bit more of a headwind. Getting down here, this, not lately. Not lately, she says. Oh, Clam Jam is right behind me. Hello, mate. Do you know what? I have no affiliation with or sponsorship by or have even been approached by Just Flight, but I have bought a bunch of their aircraft, and this particular one, I actually won this Turbo 4 and 3 set on somebody else's stream, and I must admit, it's a mighty awesome aircraft pack. When I say mighty, I mean it is done really well. I'm liking it. So if you're looking for something pretty cool, then keep an eye out when it's on sale. I think you can actually get a 3-pack as well. But good aircraft. I can change all of this dial stuff. With this, I'm going to turn on over here. I can change, I'm not going to do now, but I can turn off the GPS and change it to the old school stuff as well. I can refuel the oil, recharge the battery. Warnings enabled. I haven't got any warnings enabled. Okay. Ready to take off, ready to start, cold and dark. Co-pilot disabled, done that already. Left yoke, right yoke, well I've got it set up so that the right hand side yoke does not turn on. I want it off. Chocks, tie downs, tow bar, doors, cabin, baggage. You know, it's got some awesome stuff. Tailwind, 7 knots. Right crosswind, we've actually got more of a tailwind. Okay. Okay, well that's completely different what I thought we had. Wow, that's a lot of hours. 436 hours, Michael. For somebody who goes bowling and 10-pin bowling and stuff, you still watch a lot of my live streams. That's awesome. Because that's only live hour stream watching. When my bot remembers to count. I have to fly the last leg of my World Truck Australia flight today from Pipiti. Yeah, I saw that pop up on my feed. I was a bit busy though. I haven't watched it yet. But I did see it pop up in my feed. That's KLLR Airport. Little river. These guys have all landed down a little river. I'll do a flyover. I finally got myself back up to 4,000. I'll keep going. I'll tell you what though, big mate, I got a lot of mud outside my carport area. Walking to the shed, it's like I slipped a couple of times yesterday. Didn't slip all the way over, but there was one time I was carrying a coffee mug in one hand and a glass mug basically. It's like a glass with a handle on it, like a schooner type. Schooner? Well, like a bar mug type one. And I slipped twice. By the second time, I thought I'm going to fall over and I'm going to slam this glass mug down on the ground so hard that I'm probably going to end up cutting myself because I'm walking down in the wrong type of shoes. It's a 16 coming for me. Yes, So I've got to get the tractor out and probably scrape a bit of this mud off our gravel drive so that the gravel's showing again. I did that already, but then we just drove over it a few times. A bit more mud. But I did put a picture on my members only area so you guys can see where I'm up to. The next thing will be to pop in some road base and pat it down. Go viral. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Well, actually, it would be on camera. I do have a camera that looks down towards my house. And yeah, actually, probably right in the corner of it would have seen me go down. I already have footage of me going arse over, or feet up in the air and on my arse, going down icy stairs in New South Wales. We had some wooden steps that went down our front yard. I was going down to my car that was parked in the street and out with my feet. And obviously I had the same security cameras pointing out the front. And oh my God, I'll tell you what though, it hurts when your feet just go out from under you and you fall straight down on your butt or your back, and especially when it knocks the wind out of you. You can't breathe for a second. It's just, yeah. N169ME joined us. That would be AI, I'm guessing, out of KTCY. Yeah, in the 172. KTCY. I wonder if they were turning around to land here. Little river. Maybe. Tasmanian Devil Mud. I don't know what the rule is for selling dirt from Tasmania though. Like agriculture, sending it out of... actually, no, it's probably more stuff coming into Tasmania that they're a lot more concerned about. Hello peeps. I hope you weren't waiting for me to do a touch and go there. Just using that as a waypoint. Alright, we've got 36 nautical miles to CA51, then the CA35, and then our final destination. So I'm just going to keep going. Like a nice road down there. I think that's in American trucks seem you can drive down that road. And Michael, mate, I don't know when I'm going to put trucks in back in just yet. Area around in this environment. It's near the redwoods. No ban on selling fresh air. Tell you what. Yeah, pretty good air down here. Alright, where's the airport here? That goes back up. Lofty Redwoods, there it is. 53CL is Lofty Redwoods. Ocean Ridge. I wonder if the trees are any larger here in Sydney when you get towards Redwoods. mod where you can see like Star Wars speeder bikes racing in between the redwoods. Rhino V6 is 132 kilowatts, 303 Newton torque, so close to half the power of my car. Wow, Rhino V6, yeah, but which one? I got a RV model from '98, new Prado V6. I don't know what they are. Mine's a 3.4 litre. Not very much, but I also probably don't have as much weight as yours. But so half the power and less than half the price. So you can give it a price. Much a bit low. Oh, sorry, I went further away from it. It's hard to hear. I better have done that auto ducking thing. Hang on. Let's have a look. Mike. Mike. Test. Banana bread. Wow. Hello. Alright, how's that? Yeah, RV6, that's it. RV6. No, good now. I sat back and I relaxed. That's what happened. I went away from my microphone. Yeah, but I didn't buy my Prado for power. I bought it for price and ability to tow, and it does the job. I tow an excavator, a tractor, and the caravan. It's not the biggest tow thing though. You're probably only looking at about 2,500. Maybe it's 3,500. I think it's only about 2,500. $132 kilowatt. My WRX has 197. Or did when it was new. I don't know about how many's left. Might need a little bit of a refresh. Nice mountains. The Luftwaffe Tornado. Wait, Jared's changed again. Thank you for changing out the Tornado. There's just that internal sound thing when you have a problem. That seems to make the sound. You have a bit of a issue. Did you see Star Wars drone show in LA? No. It's just a guide. 2014 My15, so MY15. So not the old 2014, but the 2014 new model. So when they first came out, and changed the shape from the to the F820 motor. One. $1,800 kilos is how heavy my vehicle is, or what it can tow. I know it's more than that. The Cars Guide, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily put them as the authority. Those drone shows are replacing fireworks. They're probably a lot cheaper in the long run because you can reuse those drones. Thought it was odd. It still had issues. Yeah, it's disappointing because Tornado is awesome. If I jump in the Tornado and a bunch of other people did the same, and I hear nothing but a vacuum cleaner every time I go inside the aircraft because it's hearing other people's aircraft noises. That's something that they've not got sorted properly, and it makes it very disappointing to stream with. especially if you've got like a bunch of guys all flying the same aircraft. Although, to be honest, I may be inside my aircraft, I hear my own as well. Oh no, I've done it though. You actually hear someone else's as well. It makes you look twice because you're like, if they throttle up or slow down, and you look down and go, wait, I didn't slow down, because you're hearing their aircraft. It's weird though. Yeah, I bought my WRX when they changed from the what was that motor they've had forever and ever, the Subaru Impreza motor, the one you can use in practically everything, and it does really well for mods and stuff. I can't remember what it's called now. G something. Anyway, I got an FA20 in mine with a, I think it's called a twin scroll turbo, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. But the first year, I basically got mine in March, May. Maybe I got it in May. It was made in March. EJ, that's it. EJ20. Or even EJ25 if you're going the STI version, or Liberty, or Legacy as they call them in the US. Yeah, EJ20 and 25. Yeah. Well, mine's the FA20. And I bought the car brand new. First brand new car I bought. No, second brand new car I bought. Still got it. Just over 10 years. Yeah. MY00 WX a while back. Last year before they switched to bug eye. I like those ones. The MY00s, they were nice. Love that thing. I should never trade it in. No, that's right. We had a 97 Impreza. We actually had the wagon. We didn't have a WRX or anything, but we had the wagon in that same shape. And I went and bought a RX bumper. It's the one with the extra lights in it, which is like the WRX. And we drove that thing around all over the place, all down the Great Ocean Road and stuff. It was my wife's car. She would use it to go to and from work, and then had a head-on car crash in it and wrote it off. Almost wrote herself off. Long, sad story, not going to explain it, but just say 20 days in hospital, and then some time in a wheelchair and recovery and years of rehab. But yeah, great car. No airbags though. Hulk's got a Mark III Supra 89. Nice. That's actually a really nice car, those. And the price has gone up through the roof. A 92 Eagle Talon front wheel drive turbo. We never got those here. 4G63 turbo, similar to the Evos, the giant VR4s. Yeah. I got a few cars. My oldest one is a 66 or 65. We don't know because they weren't very good on the old compliance plates on those, or the info plate on it. But I think it's registered now. It might actually be a 65 Mini 1100. The sport motor got put in that. I spent an absolute fortune on it. Prado, got an SSU, so 2010 6 litre, that's my wife's, and her little runabout Subaru RS, that's the everyday thing, and my WRX. Too many cars. Well, too many cars when you got Rego due. I've got 2 of them due next week. 1 day apart. I think all I need to do is work out how to move one 3 months further away. SSU is tough. Yeah. It's actually a really nice one. Black. I do have a picture on a Discord up in top of off topic, I think. Alright, how are we going with fuel? Let's actually have a look. Oh yeah, we went down a bit. Consumed a lot on the left tank. Can we push that to the right tank? Thank you. We've got it quite uneven. Yeah, we've got almost a 10-gallon difference. Let's definitely pump it out of the right tank. Thank you. Alright, we're about to hit our next waypoint. And I want to have a look around the Golden Gate Bridge and that area. That's where Alcatraz is too, isn't it? I'll get to our waypoint. When I was a kid who lived in the UK for a bit, my dad knew a guy with a 60s Mini. I got to watch him race at Silverstone, early 80s. Nice. Well, one of my favourite movies is The Italian Job, the real one, not the Hollywood remake, with those electric minis that were supposedly petrol, the BMW 0 Series. Can you get any of your cars covered on Club Rego? Yeah, the Mini will be on Club Rego eventually. All the others are actually on full Rego. Mini's not actually registered at all. I let it go. I should have just kept it registered. There's nothing to do here. Alright. Maps. Let's have a look at San Francisco. Huh. My map automatically opened up in pretty much Bendigo. I must be bouncing off some sort of satellite there, and that's where I thought I was. Alright, let's have a look. Where's this San Francisco? San Fran, there we go. Which one's Alcatraz? Is Alcatraz in San Francisco? Am I thinking the right place? It's Red Rock Island. Am I thinking a totally different place? Alcatraz, there it is. Alright, that's left of the bridge when we're going down. We're not going to get close enough. We'll have to go over there and have an actual explore, I reckon. Let's go for a full-on fly around it. Yeah, that's where it is. Cool. In the bay. It's in the bay. Alright. Alcatraz is there. Yeah. So, what do we think about, what does anybody think about the movie Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood? Do you think that the real guys actually did escape? Or do you think they drowned? End of the original Italian Job with Beth. I got an idea, that's right. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. I know, love it. I need to have some of those sound files. So I wouldn't put them all on Club Rego. The Club Rego also does limit how much you can use them, but I would put the Mini on it. I've come up with an idea how to put. How did I get in front of Mr. Longnuts? He's always in front of me. Okay. I have thought about an idea of putting my Mini in the shed up on a platform that I can then have my workshop underneath. Give myself a 4-place, because my shed has 3 bays. The middle bay is tall, so it's like a what do you call them? Just like a very similar to a typical American barn. But it has a tall bay in the middle. It goes up about 4.3 meters, I think is the limit of mine. And I'm thinking about putting it so that I can push the car off the 4-post lift onto this full-on platform to store it. Keeps it out of the shipping container. Yeah, actually, exactly like an American barn one. Here we go. Let's get this picture on. How do I do that? Where's my software? Like that. That is very similar to mine, with the up, over, and a little window there. I think my door's a little bit bigger than that though. Yeah, see mine's 10 meters or 30 feet across by 30 feet down, so mine's full square. But my door goes up higher, but not enough to put my caravan in, unfortunately. The air conditioning unit, because we've got a high off-road. Yeah, like this, the door that in the middle that goes up higher. I'm thinking about putting the Mini up in the roof part. Yeah, I don't think I think it's more like these first ones. Similar. That's some pretty cold water. Don't know about that. You don't reckon they survived? I think that's what the people at the time said. Water's too cold, they won't survive. You'd be surprised how some people can survive in cold water. Now, they never found the bodies. Never found the bodies. So, who knows? I think Mrs. TPHI has done a direct run. Has she? And Icarus? We're going to down to this San Rafael. Oh no, they're doing the Peninsula run. Oh right, well, visualize it nice and close. Oh, they're running down the beach front. Yeah, that works. Sean Connery survived, I know. He escaped and got back in. But that's Sean Connery, you know, Scotsman. They're used to the cold. They wear a skirt with no underwear. They're used to it. You're at the lighthouse. Nice. Yeah, I noticed you're heading down there. I'm like, oh, that explains why you're down that way. Yeah, Scotsmen don't know the meaning of cold. Yeah, excuse me. That was pretty close visualised. I could hear it coming first before I could actually see it. It's cold in Canberra. Yeah, it is pretty cold here. Oh, just as I say that, I get a shiver. I probably need the heater on. Messages on the phone there. Alright, the reason I'm going inland here is not to go down the peninsula, so that I can head down towards an airport that will push me over towards the Golden Gate Bridge. Michael says today's stream. Pretty awesome today. Thank you. A nice scene. Thank you, Michael. So Sean Connery's immortal. Oh yeah, it can only be one. No, he died. So that Connor could actually be the immortal, right? He sacrificed himself. Yeah, I think they now confirmed a photo from Brazil in 1965 does actually show the brothers, John Clarence Anglin, proving they did. Yeah, they tried to keep low and avoid, otherwise, yeah, because there was an open case, there probably still is an open case there. I think the two brothers and the one that Clint Eastwood played, I heard that he had written years ago, either on deathbed or whatever it was, that you know, confirming that he'd actually gotten away. I kind of suspect that they probably did make it. Doing speed wise, but just a little bit below. Got plenty of fuel. Let's run this prop mixture all the way up towards the yellow line. Let's set that at 25. That'll give us a little extra speed. Nice, nice. We're about 60 nautical miles out. Alright, cool. I think Connor's doing ETS. No, I mean Connor from Highlander. That's all I'm talking about. They can only be anyone. Who's DB Cooper? I mean, it's all speculation. To be honest, if they got away, you don't want to confirm they got away. You want to actually not let them know that they actually existed at all, as much as possible. Otherwise, they'll try and put you back in, because there was a huge embarrassment to the authorities, and the authorities are going to 100% say they died, because they don't want to. They don't want to confirm that they weren't able to keep them locked up. Ah, yeah, I remember that story. They never found him or money. How much did he rob? Got to be a lot of money. Can't have just been the people. Was somebody transporting cash? Alright, we're going to consume a bit more fuel. We've got plenty to spare, so I'm going to run that a little bit closer to 150 knot that I wanted to do. But still keep it in the fuel flow of about 15. So I'm just looking down here. Which I don't know, does the mouse show up on the screen? It should do. Local time is 7:12 p.m. It was 200k back in 71. Well, I would have done quite well, but it's not worth it. 1.2 mil now. Whoa. Yeah. I bet there would have been a bunch of people looking for him, hoping that he'd done a splatter. A little cash is next to him. No, never found him, but found the cash. But he wouldn't tell anybody. Alright, what are you flashing messages? Oh, it's just my last turn. Okay. That's actually quite a convenient view. It works quite well. So tomorrow, I am thinking about doing another flight. Has anybody got anything in particular they want to do? And or would you be happy to continue the next... Oh, hang on, I'm doing my Barrett. Continue the next leg in this run, or should we do something completely different? Something a little more aerobatic or flat out. So we're definitely doing a journey here. Or should we get into commercial aircraft, fly the tube liners to a flight again, maybe back in 2020? More practice. Just not 2020. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because your 2020 is not working? Well, Concorde's commercial, isn't it? Or water planes. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Yeah. It's been a while. Very cool looking all three views. It's still running at 30 frames a second. I might remove the other two. These last bits and get it running a bit higher. Let's do that now. So what I'm going to do, sorry about whoever's in formation with me. My apologies. Wait, I can't end them. How do I not end them? Oh. You can't. I can't turn off the other screens. I'm never have to do it outside flight. Really? Huh. Ah, I can close them though. Alright, I'll do it like that, and now what's my frames? Hey, I'm bumping back around 60 to 67 frames a second. Yeah, I'm watching the Brinks Matt Robin and TV at the minute, and they went to steal a few $100,000 in money, but found and stole 26 million in gold in 1983. Wow. This is an anti-commercial channel. This TBHI 2020 is not working. Nevada skies just got a lot safer. What's Nevada skies? What do you mean Nevada skies? Aquitudes. And yeah, 26 million in gold was the largest robbery then. See, in gold, prices would have gone up. If you steal 26 million in cash, you still only got 26 million in cash years later. But if you steal gold prices just eventually go up anyway. be running much higher frame rate now on that little thing at the top. Look at that, topping up at 70 frames a second. Ah, I've been ambushed by the Lady Ace over Area 51 multiple times. You need to find somewhere new to go. The problem I had with getting rid of it, yeah, would be you can't just cash it in all the time. You're getting 168 frames per second. What are you running? So I'm running 4K and I have actually turned everything back up to Ultra after the latest updates. I'm going to make sure that I turned off that, what's it called? Weight turbines, especially for multiplayer. See now I've got, woohoo! Totally nice and fast. That was not good. When you do this, whoa! Frames for days. Wait, did that make it go down at all? I saw it hit 80 frames a second there for a moment. Ooh, the closer we get here though, we're getting between 40 and 80. Alright, we're just about to fly over, what was the name of this one? San Rafael. So when we do our turn here, it's only a little airport, isn't it? When we do our turn here, we will be on the right hand side of the bridge heading south. So the bridge will be on our left, so will Alcatraz. What I might do is I might actually do a loop around the bridge and over to Alcatraz and then back down to our final destination. Oh, you got a 4090. But what screen resolution are you running to get 168 frames a second? In real life though. Clean the glasses. Is that a volcano? Where's a volcano? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, that little thing down there, a little bit of rock. Ah, look, some of those parts might be. Which one's Alcatraz? Is it that one there? I think it is. Let's change our heading. Look on the left side of the bridge. You're at the final destination. Oh, you're running a 1440. Okay, well that helps. So I'm running practically everything at Ultra on 4K. According to the GPU stats, I'm running 50%.
Salinas Airport Information Golf 0200 Zulu. Wind 284 at 10. Visibility 10.
No.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 16.
Who's clear?
Dew point
This is not clear.
Altimeter tree 002. ILS runway tree 1 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back. Hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have golf.
So what?
Salinas Airport information.
That's what happens when you
0200.
leave your radio on and you're like,
Wind 284 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16. Dew point 9er.
which one is my radio?
Tree 002. ILS runway tree 1 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back. Hold short instructions.
Don't you dare talk to me like this the whole time. Where's my actual
Salinas Airport information golf.
volume for the radio?
0 Zulu. Wind 284 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
I changed my
Temperature,
radio station.
16. Dew point 9er. Altimeter tree 002. ILS runway tree 1 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back. Hold
She won't shut up.
instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have golf.
I don't know how to turn that on.
Salinas Airport information golf. 020.
Getting you back to specs though. I
Wind
know.
284 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16. Dew point 9er. Altimeter tree 002.
Thank you. Alright, tuned radio station. Oh, this is the one I need to change. Oh yeah. Alcatraz, right there near the aircraft carrier. Very cool. Oh, this is where we're going to hit the internet. Yeah, we're downloading that chunk. See, it doesn't look like much of a swim, but I guess, you know, very cold water and all the rest. I don't know if they went over to that shoreline or where they went. Or that way. You're likely to get picked up coming over here, wouldn't you? Alright, let's go and have a look at the Golden Gate Bridge. Head directly west. Let's hold altitude at 2500. That actually looks pretty good. Some more of the ocean currents, I think, would have dragged them out into the ocean. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Who was that? I don't know, but it did sound good. Was that Icarus going past me? Actually sounded a bit more like a twin. Hang on, come back to this. If you run your screen at a lower res like 1440, that will help with FPS and sim. KCEC, yeah. I think, yeah, if you run your screen low, it's not pushing it harder. Push my 4K FPS drop some. Not much though. Yeah, it's just through like Irish tree. Like I want to plant a tree in my garden or in my forest. Can't see the threes for all the trees. Hey, give me one back. Mate, we're just saying goodbye to the Golden Gate Bridge. I can't see it from there. Oh, there it is, that's why. And we flew over Alcatraz as well. Let me just check my aircraft view. Picking up the nav line. Yep. Okay, cool. And I did actually turn this one all off, thinking I was trying to shut up the ATC that was talking to me. I was like still tuned in from takeoff. Wow, look at all the houses here. They look very uniform though. Actually, they're more apartment blocks. Tell me why the Golden Gate Bridge is made. Like, there was not much population north of there. Like, hardly anybody lives on the other side there. I would have thought it'd be a massive population. It does look good. I'm liking this. Look at this. That's a screenshot for Discords. Absolutely. Can't see out the back there. Oh yeah, there's the bridge. Screenshot that one too. Cookie cutter hoses. I guess you meant houses, but yeah, that's it. Apartment blocks, they're all the same. And when the local council doesn't, or the local city doesn't let you actually build different to anybody else, everybody's going to have the same. Except these guys here. They're like, no, we're on a different council region, we want round. We've got more money, we've got this lake here. And we're going to tell you how it's done. Probably about it, isn't it? Very high-end suburbs up there. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh, what, on the other side of the bridge? Yeah. Or anywhere along the shoreline. I went looking for a rail sim this morning, Mr. Gaming Wombat, and I saw one and I clicked on it and it says available in like 5 days or something. I'm like, what? Or whatever it was. And then I realised it was like the 22nd you got a stream for. I'm like, okay, or 7 days. Is that next week? What are we now? 15th? No, 5 days. Wow, look at all the houses jammed in along this coastline. I'm so glad I don't live in the city anymore. I mean, I was jammed in amongst the bushland where I lived in New South Wales, but when I was in Sydney, yeah, we were jammed in the same one. Oh, rail sim thing, I clicked on it to see if you're on today, and it was in my feed. I'm like, yeah, okay, oh no, he's not on. Okay. I don't know if you actually streamed this one or not. Golden Bay Bridge was primarily to connect San Francisco with Marin County, replacing a ferry system with fuel state easy transport of economic growth. It was also seen as a way to overcome the limitations of the existing ferry system and spur development in surrounding areas. Yeah, okay, there we go. Michael's having banana bread with Vegemite. Ooh, not together. What? We're not really banana and Vegemite in the same bread? Or a Vegemite sandwich and banana mashed on bread. When the big earthquake comes, all those houses will be in the water. Oh, you mean when the whole continental shelf falls off? Well, that's explain why I can't see anybody. I'm thinking, geez, everybody went a lot further away from me than I remember. I turned the name tags off. Alright, we're doing good. Alright, they're right on the limit, but we have plenty of fuel. Why do you keep going on the left? Go on the right. Thank you. Maybe I need to manually control that. No, I didn't know I was feeling well moved to next week. Okay. Kind of addicted to the June Awakening. So all my spare time is going to that. You're not streaming that one? I have been popping in to see Mags TV. I don't know if you guys know him. I know Dead Meat does. he's playing it as well. Got to pop in the other day and actually raid him, first time ever. I was up late. Right, music. I'm going to let you stop there. Which was pretty cool because we took like 400 people over to his stream. Alright, 4.0. Yep, that's where I want to go. AP off. Landing lights on. Fuel pump on low, in case we've got to do the climb out. Bit of rain on the way in. Bit of fog. It's raining now. Vegemite and butter on banana bread. I've never had that. I know. Michael, mate, thank you. Visualize right in there underneath me there.
Thanks for the dono.
There it goes. Thanks for the dono. Yes, I will jump on and press the like on that one in a moment. Visualize is going to hover right in front of me. Synchronize landings here. No, I'm dropping. Oh, I was trying to. Whoa, we got a tailwind. Whoa, have we got a wind? We do. We came in on a tailwind, visualize. That was a mistake, mate. Let's not do that again. I can't press the like button on it. That's weird. Alright, I tailwinded that. Come in from runway 30 if you're going to land here. And you're on live weather. Oh, this is a skid. So if your airport looks different to mine, and you're wondering why, especially if you've got your settings all turned up as well, I've purchased the software that's in the marketplace for upgrading your tarmac and your airports. Where's the wake turbulence? You can't use it in multiplayer at the moment. This looks like a little bit of a where do you got to go to get back to everybody else over there? All the way to the end, I think. Bake? What's a bake? You mean break? Are you doing voice to chat? And your chat can't understand what you're saying? That's what I think's happening. Alright. Let's take this beauty. Where are we? Turn the sounds all the way up. Is that green line all the way along? It is. Very good. Brake, that's what he's trying to say. Brake, yes. Yes, I noticed that the plane was actually getting pushed down the runway while doing that. Not a good place to put a light. Thank you. Thank you very much, Michael, mate. Let's give him one of these. Where's my, there we go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Haven't done that all stream. Forgot to press those buttons. Alright, let's find a nice safe sparking space here somewhere. Oh, Big Hulk wants to get past me. Clam Jam is going to do a Harrison Ford and land on the taxiway. Didn't think I'd notice. Thought he'd just pop in there. Shall I look back to see what Big Hulk was up to? Yep, he is. Look at him. He's exactly what he's doing. Almost on the spot as well. Well done. Alright. Where's the cool kids? They're over there. Let's go park near them. It's not Trump. It's Fozzie Bear. Only a couple of pros can pull off a double downwind landing. That's right. That's right. Admittedly, I realised it was a tailwind when I got to the threshold and I kind of ran out of lift and the aircraft went down a little harder than I was planning. Surprised those guys didn't run out in front of me there. Look at them all. They're like, he's going around here somewhere, I'll get in front of him. I'll jump in front of him. Absolutely, I will. Yeah. They're going to be unhappy that I go all the way around the other side of Long Nuts there. Hello, Mr. TPHI. Alright, just got to get in between a few of these aircraft. That's where I should park. But we're going to pop in. You know what? There's one right in the middle there. Let's just go in the middle. Oh. We're touching wings there, Long Nuts. How cool is that? It's just the tip though. Alright. You want to see what's going on? You can't see what's going on. Alright. How do we shut down this aircraft? Alright, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. And that. And then you can go there. Okay, you should actually be off instead of on. And fuel, that would have been the way to do it as well. Hello. I've got a passenger. Take that one there. Let's put in some chocks. Tie downs, thank you. Cabin door, that's the only way to get out of this, isn't it? Alright, put that away, and kids in their avatars, sheesh. I know, it's like that, isn't it? Alright, my guy is looking a lot older now, but much better. Alright, I'm going to get a photo here with my aircraft in the background. Kids can be kids, all they like. So they catch up with the stream and realise I'm out. Someone's getting ripped off. Yep. You think that's called docking? Right, it must be a space term as well. Like I said, thank you very much for watching the stream. Thank you, Michael, mate, for your donations. Thank you, Colonel Indiana Longinuts, for your donation. Thank you, David Robertson, for your subscription. Who else subscribed? Can I get that out of the way? No, I think that's it. Great stream. Actually, I like that. It was alright. Just a nice flight down there. It's probably good when you don't have to land at every single airport as well. Just take it easy. Alright, we'll get everybody lined up. Here comes Jared. Alright, big smile. There we go. They're not actually moving, so that's a good time to actually eyeing on. Big Hulk's hiding. There we go. Yep, no, yeah, he's there. Alright. I will find something to do tomorrow. I'll have a look at it later. And I'll post it on Discord like everything else. We'll put a couple of these pictures over on Discord. I'm hoping you're liking that little bar at the top there that lets us know where we're up to as far as the flight plan. But other than that, I'm going to get going and have lunch with my wife. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Do you know what I do need to do? Let's take this off and take a picture. Now, we got everybody now. I'm going to keep moving around. No, Jared's moving. He's hiding behind Mr. TPHI. Alright, stand still, Jared. No, he's gone. Come back. Oi, come back. Oh, he's going to stand in front of the camera. Alright, I'll take that. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on Discord. Alright, see you, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.
If you guys want to go past me, you're more than welcome. I've only got a 750 horsepower motor.
Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
We could brainwash the whole country.